Nah, two nights in a row is a fucking madness. I can't lie. Juice's influences making his stream die. Nah, I'm fucking done. Alright, it's fuck my Twitch chat up. Lovely. It's fully fuck my Twitch chat. Absolutely love that. Thank you, internet. Thank you. You bastard, you. No, I swear, sometimes I think to myself, you know what? We live in a third world country in the UK because like the internet is so shit in this country. We're supposed to be what, like the fifth or sixth like richest country in the world, and we've got the shittiest internet. Crazy. It's actually nuts. Because it's on an island. Nah, even then it shouldn't be like that. It's just because we have really shit. It's just because we have really, really shit everything. The problem in this country is that we don't invest in ourselves properly. Like what we'll do is we'll like fix something, but we won't upgrade it when we have the chance. Like get this, yeah. So during the 80s, they went to Margaret Thatcher, who was our prime minister at the time, and they said to her, "Hey, look, you know, this was BT when BT was owned by the British government," and they said, "Look, we want to upgrade everyone's internet to have fiber optics, right? That will be good for the future, right?" She said, "No, it's too expensive." And here we are now, 30 years later, 40 years later, where we're now finally moving everyone to fiber optics. Motherfucker, man. She could have had this. She could have solved this issue. We could have solved this issue, but she fucked it for us. So thank you, Margaret Thatcher. You cheap bitch. I'll never forgive her for that. No, I don't give a fuck about her. She shouldn't have fucked us over. She fucked us over so bad. She absolutely fucked us, so thanks for her. Thank you, Margaret. Oh, fuck this one, bro. Pumpkinkin's on my ass now. Bro, 57. We need 57 for this. I actually don't know this one. Oh, 55 out of 57. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ah, just out of it. Just out of it, I think. Well, hey, we did our best. At least we finished it now. Alright, time to get back to the actual game. Enough of that. Oh shit, it's not on the... Oh, that's fine. The boss battle's still going, but it's fine. No one can see it. We got it. Nah, we didn't get it. Or if we did, oh well. I want to do a game anyway. I want to do one more game. And Dean wants to get off soon, so makes sense. Oh, you got one last word in. Oh well. Good job. Good job. JB, ready up, please. JB. This motherfucker. This motherfucker. Making us wait. JB. JB. Someone like spamming or something. Alright, no worries. You have a good one. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day tomorrow. JB, hurry up, bro. Otherwise, I'm kicking you. He's probably been AFK for like the last 20 minutes. There was some good emotes and stuff in the battle passes for the last year. I'm kicking JB because bro is not paying attention. Bro could be here for ages before he catches on to it. Love's World. I can't believe that Love's World changed her name to this. She used to be Leia. I guess she was the perfect age to be impressed by Juice WRLD. You can always count on JB to dip randomly, yes. You can count on JB to always do everything but play the game. To the deep, I swim so free. Hours 199.17. Damn. So that's very close to 200. I'm assuming. I think you'll make 200 tonight then. I wish it did it in not decimal though, because it does it in decimal. I wish there was a way for me to show it as not. I guess to be fair, that'd be difficult. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be difficult. No, actually, no, I could do it. It's just a lot of work, actually, because the bot doesn't support it like that. I'd have to do it myself. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter that much. Oh, nice. The boss was killed without me paying attention. Excellent. Good stuff. Good stuff. We love that. We love that. Also, I love how it says Gaz_Guinea rather than GG, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Everything kind of holds together with sticky tape at this point when it comes to the... stream. It's all sticky taped together, all the bots and stuff. Oh well, as long as it works. What the fuck? Alright, well, we're in the air already. You can't wait to see what the OG pass looks like, yeah. I thought the OG was coming the same day as Chapter 6, but it's actually coming out on the 6th. So we gotta wait a whole week before OG comes out. Which is fine with me, because I want to play Chapter 6 anyway, but... I do want to see what's going on with the chapter, with OG and all that. I want to see if the pass is per month, like per season, or if it's going to be like maybe 3 seasons or put together, or maybe it's going to be the whole year. I don't know. I don't think it'll be the whole year, but how long will the pass be? Who knows? Hey, Matthias, what's up? I hope it is a monthly pass, because I would love to have a pass for each season. But we'll see. Just got home. Another late night, yeah? Oh, good you got home. Slightly drunk. Oh, did you have this? Was tonight a day out instead of a work day? Have you seen this one, Dean? I think I stole Dean's push. I stole his shield. My bad, Dean. Not from work today, yeah. Hey. At least if you have a late night out, at least when you're doing it for fun, it's not so bad. Oh yeah, wait. A Danish thing called Christmas lunch, and your football team had it this evening. What do you do at Christmas lunch? Is it just like a Christmas... Is it just like a thing you go out and celebrate like Christmas early for, or what? What does it entail? Drink. How's it a lunch then? I suppose that's part of the fun of it being a Danish one, a Danish tradition. Drink and drink more. I suppose you kind of have something like that here. Yeah, but it's not really the same. I guess you have like a Christmas, usually a Christmas work do if you enjoy going to those things where everyone ends up being stupid as fuck at them and ends up in lots of trouble. There's that. Is it something you do like one time and that's it for the year, or do you do it like multiple times before Christmas? What the fuck? Chill, bro, chill. Bring back the planes from OG. I'm actually looking forward to that. Oh, there's fucking nothing in there. Oh, there's one. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Woo! Oh, in all sorts of events like corporate events, but also like football and that. Ah, okay, so it's something you do multiple times. That's cool. So I'm sure you're starting early then, you know, since it's only what the first day of the it's the first day of December. You're starting early. Well, I guess maybe that's normal there. I've always thought in the UK it's really weird how lots of people have like Christmas dinners and stuff, like Christmas work dues, and they'll have them like at the beginning of December, and I'm like, bro, it's not even like near Christmas yet. But that's when they have them. I guess because it's easier to get reservations and shit when it's like, you know, then. All right, they're landing. They're inside the building. Fucking hell. Oh, oh, he got him out of the helicopter with the grenade. Oh, that was good. That was clean, bro. That was clean, yo. Ah, that's crazy. You're supposed to go another one with the people from your class. I bet you're working that day. They might come to your work. Oh, no. That's always, that can always be a disaster. I hope it isn't. You haven't heard the Christmas song yet. You know what? There's been Christmas songs playing in, like, shops here for ages now. I have no idea how people put up with it, because it drives me nuts. Oh, you asked the classmate to tell them to come by. Ah, okay, so you want it to happen. Have a thought for retail workers, I know, right? Retail workers get screwed over. Always do. You feel like you reek of beer and shit. Go have a shower and get clean. Being around lots of drunk people and alcohol, yeah, is a great way to end up smelling. Fucking hell, bro. This guy's a nutter. This guy's a fucking nutter. Him. Give him the old flick. That sounds mad. But I did. You're showering in the morning and he goes, well, I mean, hey, probably easier. Cell! It's Cell! It's Cell, everyone. It's Cell. We must kill him. Come here, Cell. This is for Gohan. This is for Goku. Oh, he got away, little cunt. Oh, shit. I've got like no ammo. Yes, got you, Cell. Got you, Cell. Oh shit, I didn't realize he was there. Oh, that's not even the right person. That's fucking... what the name is. Oh, fuck me. Fucking hell. Bad place. Well, we should have... I don't know why they went to attack them. We should have went away from them, but whatever. They had a high ground and we decided they're going to attack them. That's so dumb. You went home early because you have to go to your grandma's B-day tomorrow. Would you? How long would you have stayed out if you didn't have to go back then? Would it have been like a very early morning thing? Or a very late morning thing, I guess. Bro, the game is fucked, by the way. If you crouch, other people can't see your footsteps. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't like crouching as it's too slow. Bro, I didn't even know what's going on right now. I hope it doesn't just keep me in this black screen when they reboot. 14.35 million. Yeah, that's crazy. That is insane how much people that would be. And yet again, Epic messes up their preparations. They never expect how many people they're gonna get. Oh, okay, I can see the map at least. You might be able to get to Weeping Woods, yeah. Oh, I think Cobb died. Oh no, he went through the what's it called? The teleport thing, the rift. I just love how I can't see it. Oh, you know what? I think Joe will be very happy with this. So apparently Chapter 6, Season 1 is going to be all hit scan weapons. Apparently. Oh, yeah, GG to that guy, yeah? He got us back. Respect him. Mad respect to him. Yeah, he really tried. The attachments are oh no, attachments with hit scan is gonna be fucked. Oh my god, do you know how strong some of those assault rifles are? I hope they have to like do something about that because like they were so strong. I said it before. What they should have done is they should have hit scan for if you're using non-attached weapons, you know, the non-scope weapons. And like if you're using like an assault rifle with no scope, it should be hit scan. But then if you're using like a scope on it, it should be projectile. And then that way it kind of balances out. You get the advantage of scoping, but then you don't get the advantage of like the hit scan, which would I think balance out a bit. But I feel like having hit scan on every weapon, oh fuck. I don't know about that one, Epic. I don't know about that one. I know Joe will like it, but I don't know about that one. I really like Chapter 5's weapons as well. Like, some of my favorite moments when we're in the mountains fighting each other and when we would have to, like, take into account the bullet speed, so we would shoot, like, across the mountain to the other mountain. Like, sniping was actually fun because you had to take into account the drop and the speed of the bullet. I like that. I don't like them putting it back to hit scan. Oh well. Can't change it. That's the decision on it. Maybe they'll change it for Season 2. Who knows? Yeah, I actually really enjoyed Season 1 of Chapter 5. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked it. Other than the sniper meta, but you know what? It was fun. Like, we had some great battles in the mountains. We really did. We had some amazing battles. Following for 3 years, 10 months, 24 days, and 2 hours. Holy shit. 2021, right? Yeah, that would have been 2021. Crazy. That's a whole lifetime ago now. Nah, it wouldn't be an OG. 2019, well, 2018 would be OG. 6 years. $2018. I'd say anywhere between 2018. My first year was 2018 to 2019. So yeah, if anyone followed then, that year would be technically an OG then. You think you came in the casino update? Yeah, it was around that point, yeah. Yeah, Matthias is a long one. 5 years, 4 months. 2019, July 2019. I don't know what these do, but I'm throwing them anyway. You think you started farming when I was farming Cayo Perico? Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. I was doing Cayo Perico, yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, I got to $1 billion and then I stopped playing it. Oh, it's Cell. You're not coming back, Cell. Sorry, bro, but you're not coming back. Is Ice Spice rifle good? I don't like it. Fuck. That was the goal, yeah. Honestly, I worked so hard to get to that billion, and Cayo Perico got me from 800 mil to $1 billion in like the space of 2 months. Yeah, and you'd come in the stream and just watch, but today you were curious. Yeah, no, I can tell you the day you followed, actually. You followed on the 7th of January, 2021. That's a long time ago. And the last thing you said... Actually, you came to the stream in 2022. And about a year ago, actually about 2 years ago, you came to the stream, 21st of the 11th, 2022. And you said, the last thing you said was, anyway, I'll be back in a bit, have to go do something. 2 years later. So yeah, you had something to do for 2 years. That's great, I love that. But, yeah, no, I stopped grinding GTA around... I kind of play it here and there. I'm at 1.2... I think I'm at 1.25 billion now? Something like that. Yeah, GG's, Dean. Thanks for the games, Dean. It's been fun. But yeah, it's been a while since I really... I mean, I was grinding GTA out a couple weeks ago. I was grinding GTA out, but... the problem with GTA is I get into it for a bit, and I play it for a bit, and then I kind of get bored again. Like, I'll play it, and I'll be like, yeah, this is really fun, and I'll be like, oh, you know, they haven't really added anything, and then I'll be like, ah, whatever. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow, Dean. I'll be on tomorrow, because it's chapter 6, isn't it? So I'll be on for chapter 6. Hey, JB. Yeah, Cayo Perico. I like Cayo Perico. I can't do it too much, you know. It's too easy for me. Because I can solo Kyopriko with no issues like every time now, but like, you know, closing my eyes, it's ridiculous. They made it way too easy. Every time they try to make it harder, it just do anything to it. It doesn't make it harder in the slightest. But yeah, GTA 6 will be fun to have something new to do. I mean, I hope that the December update's decent, but I know it won't be because it's the last like 3 updates have been terrible. "5 years, 5 months, and 3 days." Dean, if you come here in like 2 days' time, bro, it'll be 5 years, 5 months, 5 days. That'd be perfect. Technically, Dean is a year 1 person. Because I started streaming in July 2018, right? So 27th of June 2019 is when Dean followed, so yeah. You think you're more drunk than you thought? Yeah, you probably should go to bed then instead of showering in that case. Don't want to fall over. You ready for snow and GTA? Yeah, I bet you are. I'm actually excited for snow too. It's the few times of the year I like in GTA is when there's snow and when there's Halloween, because it changes up the world a bit, which keeps it fresh. People are saying trailer 2 right before this update. It probably will be next week, to be honest with you. You're just watching the stream right now, you're just chilling, that's fair. I don't think I'll be streaming for much longer, though. I'm pretty much done with this chapter. I can't lie, I didn't really particularly love Chapter 2. I'm glad we got a few wins on there, though, and, you know, it's been good. It's always good to get a few wins on there. Got Dean the Umbrella, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to do on Fortnite right now until tomorrow, so... That's pretty much it. I'm just waiting for tomorrow. I'm just waiting for Chapter 6, a new battle pass, a new, you know, new things to do. Yeah, it'll be awesome. You've missed the last 3 years when it's... Oh, yeah, because you've been staying... haven't you been going to your girlfriend's parents for a lot of, like, the last 3 years? So, like, you never really get a chance to play GTA. Isn't the game supposed to come out in a year from now? Yeah, pretty much a year. Rockstar usually does their marketing where they do 2 years of marketing and the game comes out about 2 years after the first trailer, roughly. Not exact, but usually around 2 years after the first trailer. So the first trailer came out in December, so it's very likely the game will come out in October or November next year. So... Just not on and around Christmas, yeah. You know what, Dean? We'll need to definitely get a... we'll have to get a Discord movie night going. We'll have to do it, bro, because we need to do Friday again. Definitely need to do that. Get everyone on. Get JB on, because, you know, I know he loves Friday. AF will probably watch it too, because you know AF, he loves that too. AF just likes to be involved. You know what's funny? We're still on season 4, I think, of Trailer Park Boys. We never finished it. We got to season 4, and I think we got to like maybe the 5th episode, and we just never finished it. Hopefully, we can finish it one day. Remember everyone seeing 2025 at the end of the trailer and being so sad. I think a lot of people are hoping 2024. I remember like when the trailer was first shown. And yeah, like it's one of those things where like people really were hoping it would be 2024, but I always knew I always figured it would be 2025 because that's just how Rockstar flies. That's how they play the game. I'm hoping that they'll. I was hoping it would come early 25, but I'm resigned to the reality that it's going to be late 25 now, and that fantasy disappeared very early on in 2024. How many seasons? There's 7 seasons of the OG series, the classics, and then there's another 4, I think. No, 3 or 4 seasons, which they did with Netflix, where it was like 7-8 years after the end of the series, and they brought everyone back to continue it. Actually, no, it might have been 10 years after the end of the series. They brought everyone back, and they, so they brought everyone back to do and then that one actually, the Netflix series is nowhere near as good, but there's some good parts of it. Like there are some fun parts of the Netflix series because they get like Snoop in, for example. They have Snoop Dogg in the show, so that's cool. But the problem with it's just not as good, you know. But it's still some good stuff in there. It's not as good. Not to mention trailers not normally mean even within a year. Yeah, not with Rockstar anyway. Unless if like Bethesda, on the other hand, whenever they do trailers, they seem to release stuff quite soon after. Like they did that with Fallout 4 when they did like a trailer and then it came out like 3 months later. That's great. I love when games do that. I much prefer it when games will do trailers when it's gonna come out soon. I hate when they do trailers like 2 years in advance because it sucks having to wait. We'll have it done by 27. 27. Fucking hell. Yeah, we might. You know what? Yeah, we probably will get it done by 27. At this rate, we probably will. But hey, we'll get it done. We'll get through it. We still gotta do more Dragon Ball stuff as well, Dean. We need to like watch all the other Dragon Ball movies, like the Janemba movie and all that. I still need to show you Superhero as well. That one's the latest one they did, and that one has some cool stuff in it that I think you would like. And they're all on YouTube for some reason. Like I've managed to find almost every single Dragon Ball movie in English on YouTube, like the full movie. You haven't got to pay for it. It's just some random Donnie's uploaded it, and they work just fine. I've managed to find most of them, so yeah, we can pretty much watch any of them in the future. I remember one night I watched one of the Dragon Ball movies with just it was AF it was AF and JB, and I love JB was there, and he was like, yeah. I was like, oh, what do you think of the movie? And he's like, yeah, it was good. I liked it. And I'm like, yeah. I don't think JB knows too much about what's happening in it, but he enjoyed it anyway, you know. he liked it anyway. That's what matters. You'd rather not see any trailer and be completely unaware of how far away it is than find out like a month before. Because if the trailer comes out and you have to sit for 2 years just waiting, yeah, I mean, it sucks when you have to wait 2 years. It's the worst thing about Rockstar. It's that 2-year wait. It happens with every game. They did it with GTA 4, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. It happens all the time at Rockstar. And it's just long. It's so long. But it is what it is, you know. We'll get there eventually, you know. In a year's time from now, we'll be sitting here maybe talking about GTA 6. I would like to see a lot of people come back for that era. I just want to see, like, to catch up with them, you know? Like, I hope someone, like, well, I hope most of them will, you know, the old regulars from back in the day, I hope they'll just pop in and say, hey, you know, how's life, you know? Because some of them I haven't talked to in, maybe 4 or 5 years now. So, you know, that's a whole life. You know, that's a whole life. That's you know, they could have gone through, if he could have finished school, went to university, got married, had a divorce. You know, they could have had a whole life in that time period. So I'd like to see some of them come back and say hello to them just to catch up. Remember Broly movie when you sat in voice chat asking what happened and you didn't know? Yeah. Nah, bro. I fucking love I love watching Dragon Ball on Discord because everyone just I'm the one who knows, like I'm the most into it, so I know everything that's going on, and then you know some stuff about Dragon Ball Z, so you have like some idea what's going on, and then you have AF who's watching nothing to do with Dragon Ball and he has no clue what's going on, but he still tries to be involved. I love that. Marshall's coming back. Marshall ain't gonna come back. He would never want to come back, and I think that he has his own niche. I have my own niche. I don't think he'd ever want to come back. But I might come across him in the game. I hope not. I don't ever want to come across him because I know that'll cause issues. The trailer makes you think about it. Yes, I have thought about GTA 6 pretty much every day. I can confidently say that I thought about GTA 6 every single day of the year. And to think another year, like, you know what? It probably will go by quite quick. Like 2024 has gone by quite quick. I thought it'd be ages, but yeah, the leaks came out in 2022. Yeah, it was a year from the leaks. They had that massive leak where they had like 90 something videos leaked, and I had the whole fucking collection and I put it up on Discord. And I fucking sat there and we just, yeah, it was great. I loved it. I loved those leaks. I remember when it came out, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. And you know me, I'm up because I'm an idiot. I think it was on the weekend. And I'm up like as I'm an idiot. And someone on Twitter was saying something about, oh, you know, they posted a video of it saying it looks good. I was like, what? What's that? And I looked at it. I was like, wait, is that GTA 6? Like, it looks like GTA 5, but like way better. And I thought, is that a GTA 5 mod? Has someone modded GTA 5? Like, I genuinely thought it was real. I remember saying like, oh, this shit looks real. Like, because it looked. I looked at the it was the soda dispenser that gave it away to me. When I saw the soda dispenser and all the details they had on it, and they had like Sprunk and E. Cola and all that on it, I was like, damn, like that's crazy. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. Like, I was like, yeah, that you know what? That's Rockstar. That has to be Rockstar. And I'd never seen that E. Cola Sprunk dispenser in GTA 5. So I was like, yeah, so that looks like it looked a certain way. You know, the engine, you know, Rage always has a certain look to it that no other engine has. And it just kind of gave it away at that point that, yeah, it was GTA 6. I remember that. And I remember saying, like, atting everyone, be like, shit, you know, GTA 6 just leaked. GTA 6 just leaked. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, damn, like, I'd never seen a leak before from Rockstar like that. I mean, there had been some leaked pictures of GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit, this is a leak. This is a big leak too. And I went on and downloaded the entire, like, it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 gigabytes, I think, of videos. I just went and downloaded the whole thing. I couldn't give a shit. I was like, yeah, I'm getting this thing. I'm getting this shit downloaded now. I'm not playing. Crazy, bro. Yeah, the poor kid. Well, I mean, it's his fault really for doing it, but whatever. That's his fault. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't break the law. His fault. But yeah, it was crazy. The problem with the trailer for GTA 6 was it was such a low quality, you couldn't tell the details. When the higher quality trailer came out, it was like, yeah, you could see the details, but the early one looked so fucking bad. It just goes to show like how a low resolution can make anything look bad. You swear it's still on Discord? The leak channel is now gone, but it was on there, yes. I have, well, technically the leak channel isn't gone, it's just hidden. I never delete old channels, I just hide them. So I can always bring them back in the future if I want to, or repurpose them. I sometimes repurpose old channels for the, you know, like I've done that before in multiple channels where I've just brought back old channels and changed the name. So they are there technically in the Discord still. It was a crazy time. I mean, you know, that was the most disorganized Rockstar's ever been. Like, I've never seen Rockstar in such disarray. The fact that they had such a large amount of content leaked a year before they were ready to release, you know, the trailer, and then the fact that they released a trailer early because of that, the fact that there was a person who leaked the trailer, that's crazy. Yeah, and then the head of like the studio's kid leaked it. It's crazy, you know. Rockstar working from home just does not work. I don't know. Like I like the idea of them working from home if they, you know, so that, but people always take advantage of it and fuck around. You know, this is the problem with that when you're working something secretive, is that people take advantage and they don't take the precautions they should. It's stupid. You know, it's like they're children. You know, like why this guy who worked on GTA in the first place allowed his son to go in his room. If I was working on GTA 6, right, especially as the head of the studio, I would have that shit under lock and key. My computer would have the fucking longest password. I would have that shit encrypted. I would have the longest password. I would have a physical lock on the door. Why that guy did not have all that, I don't know. That is so bad. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. He did it. He really fucked with his dad's potential career, but his dad still works there. He's still there. He's still the head of the studio. But yeah, that looks bad. That looks really bad. But the thing is, he should have had it under lock and key. I don't know why he didn't. I don't know why. You know, the fact the kid was even able to get on the computer in the first place is a massive security issue. What happens if someone had broken into the house and got onto that computer? That computer should have been encrypted. It might have been encrypted. You know, I don't know. It was a desktop, and typically desktop computers I find aren't encrypted by default. You usually need to run BitLocker and encrypt it that way. Whereas like modern Windows laptops will be usually default encrypted now, but a lot of times Windows computers you can just take the hard drive out, like desktops just take the hard drive out and plug them in to another computer and it works. So I don't know if he had BitLocker, I don't know, but he should have. Maybe he did, but then he also didn't have a very good password apparently because his kid was able to get on, or he just left it logged in, which again is stupid. If you're going to have something like that on your computer, you should log out before you leave. And then on top of that, just to top it all off, he left the door open. Yeah, he is like the real version of that. Yeah, it's fucked up. But you know what? I appreciate that they showed us all this stuff because we saw there's a train network. Yeah, we saw that there was all these different things, skate park detail, and this is good because it means that we'll probably have a skateboard in the game. I'm actually hyped for that because San Andreas had a skateboard that was taken out before launch, and I hope that they'll finally have skateboarding. That would be great because then we'll be able to skateboard as well. Imagine doing skateboard parkours. Oh, that would be fire, man. Like BMX parkours are great, but skateboard parkours, that's going to be where it's at. So I'm excited for that. I'm really hyped for all that stuff. And yeah, JB will be loving it. That's perfect for JB. He can dress up like he would in real life and go skateboarding. That's going to be fire. I'm not going to lie. Imagine pulling up on someone with a skateboard and an Uzi. Yeah, I'm so hyped for that. I think it's going to be awesome. The world looks great. I mean, that's the thing. Like, the leak showed off how good the world looked. Like, world looked amazing. And you know what I also like about the leak? The leak also shows they've also been able to find information of where, because the leaks included coordinates, they've been able to find coordinates of where everything is. So they're able to, so that's how the mapping project has been able to map so much of the map already. That's the best thing about the leaks is that they have firm coordinates for making maps. All right, no worries, Dean. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. And if you're on tomorrow, bro, we'll play Chapter 6, bro. Have a good one. Enjoy your Sunday. And enjoy, if you watch Spider-Man, yeah, let me know. If you finish it, let me know. You're glad they're making a next gen so they don't have to downgrade the assets and stuff. You know what's funny? It's not even like next gen anymore. It's current gen now. Like, we're in current gen. So that's the thing. The fact that we're in current gen now and these companies are still making last gen games, crazy to me. Usually they stop around 20, usually 2 years, right? Usually 1 or 2 years after the console comes out. But that's what, 4 years in, almost 5 years in, and they're still releasing games like COD. COD released a version of itself on there, and it looks terrible from what I've seen. I don't mind certain games being crossover, like cross-gen. That's fine with me. Like, I'm fine with like Fortnite. I'm fine even with like early like games being cross-gen. But I do think it's a bit annoying when games get held back for that. So I'm happy that with GTA 6 it is complete. I mean, I figured it would be current gen only anyway. The leaked videos actually ran on PS4s. That's the funny thing. The leaked videos were running on PS4s, and it did run obviously very badly because it's a leaked video and it's obviously running on an early build, but it surprisingly was able to cope quite well on a PS4 dev kit. So yeah, it will be amazing on a PS5. It's going to be crazy. I'm hyped, honestly. I think that's the one thing I think that I'm more excited for than anything else in life at the moment. It's the one thing keeping me going. That's the one thing that's keeping me going in life at the moment. Well, not the only thing, but one of the only things that's keeping me going in life at the moment is GTA 6. It's keeping me going. I've got so much stress with different things at the moment, and GTA 6 is keeping me going. Keeps my head clear and focused. So you have to make sure you don't die so you can play it. Yeah, I do wonder. Obviously, PC players are gonna have to wait another year, so hopefully it's not too much of a wait. Although I imagine a lot of PC players, I can see it now. A lot of people will probably get Xbox Series S's to play it because they're cheap. And I can see it now where there'll be some PC players out there like, oh, I can't wait. I'll buy a Series S. They'll buy a Series S, play it for a year, then they'll transfer their account and then they'll sell it when the PC version comes out. I can see it now. I don't blame them. Waiting a whole year for a GTA 6, an extra year is gonna be painful. I can understand that. You know what's funny? When I first started streaming GTA 5, this was 2018, right? I remember saying, I'm only gonna play GTA 5 until Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, and then I'm gonna play that until GTA 6 comes out, because surely it will come out around 2020 or 2021, right? Yeah, no, it's not. It's still going. It's still going. You know, I was like, oh, surely it'll come out 2020, 2021. We're in 2024, almost 2025, and it's still not out. It is our longest suffering. I've never had to suffer this much. They could have made multiple single player only spin-off games for GTA in this time. They could have done a San Fierro. You know, they could have done GTA 5 San Fierro. You know, had it on a separate map, North San Andreas with San Fierro and maybe another little town up in the north of, you know, in the real far north of California. They could have done a GTA 5 Las Venturas, and they could have done all that, right? They could even finish that GTA, the Liberty City project they were working on, where they were gonna bring Liberty City over to GTA 5 and maybe have Franklin go there or whatever. No, they could have done all that. They didn't do any of that, and they made us wait over 10 years in the same fucking map. That's such a struggle for me, is that map. That map, I hate that map so much. I love the map, but I hate it. You know, it's iconic to me. I've spent 10 years of my life on that map, but I hate it. I don't want to see it anymore. The main thing that's keeping you going is the Nosferatu remake at Christmas. That's quite close. Superman, that's not as close, but I'm sure isn't it next year for Superman? Going to college, and then GTA 6, and then also Batman Part 2. Lots of movies that's keeping you going. You've contemplated buying a console, but you're not going to. Yeah, that's fair. You haven't, you know. It depends. You know, you might see everyone having fun and be like, oh, you might give in, but you know, hold firm. It depends, I guess, if they end up not releasing it. Imagine if they don't release it in a year. Imagine if they make you wait 2 years for GT. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, that'd be bad. I know between GTA 5, between the PS3 version and the PC version, it was a year and 4 months, I think. No, more than that. A year and October, November, December, January, February, March. No, it was a year and 6 months for that one. And then for Red Dead, I think it was about a year. So it might be about a year. Hopefully it's a year. But if it's not, if it's a year and a half, 2 years thing, oof indeed. If Superman sucks and bombs, you may sink into despair. Yeah, I know, you've put so much hope onto Superman and James Gunn. If it flops, oh boy. Hopefully it does all right, and hopefully it's a good film. Hopefully it's actually a good film, and hopefully it does well. I don't want to see you falling into despair. There's enough going on in the world at the moment. We need something, you know, everyone needs something good to keep us going, you know? You just steal your brother-in-law's. Yeah, you gotta do it, you know? If you gotta do what you gotta do, as long as you can transfer your account later, that's all that matters, right? It'll flop. I'm not 100% sure. Like, it depends on Warner Brothers for me. Like, I think that James has the potential to make a good film there, but it depends on Warner Brothers. If they don't get out that this is a new universe, if they just sell it as like, oh, it's, you know, it's a new movie with Superman, and they make it confusing, people, you know, look how many people were confused with, like, you know, is Henry Cavill coming back? Is he not? And then they were wondering, you know, then George Clooney makes an appearance, and they're like, okay, so what's going on with, you know, with Batman? You got Michael Keaton, you got that, you know, is Ben Affleck coming back, or is he not? You know, there was so many back and forth at the end of the DCEU. No one had a clue what the fuck was going on when it came to the actors. So if they don't advertise that this is a new film with a new universe, and that this is a fresh start with, you know, Peacemaker, you know, is involved, and I guess, you know, certain parts of the old universe, you know, like, if they don't do that shit, bro, that's where it's going to be. It doesn't matter how good James Gunn is if they don't sell it right. You know, they could, if they sell it as like, if they advertise it's James Gunn, I don't know if they can say in the adverts, oh, you know, from the maker of, you know, from the director of Guardians of the Galaxy. If they can say that, then that'll sell it. Like, if people hear, oh, it's Guardians of the Galaxy guy, yeah, that shit, that's fire. Like, if I didn't know who James Gunn was, and someone said to me, oh yeah, you know, the guy who's making the new Superman film is the guy who did Guardians of the Galaxy, I'd be like, shit, yeah, I'm getting out. I'm going to the cinema. Because I loved all the Guardians films. So if someone said that to me, I'd be on there. But The problem is, of course, is if Warner Brothers is just shit. You know how Warner Brothers is. Anyway, you'll be back soon when GTA 6 comes out. Yeah, have a good year. I would usually say have a good day, but have a good year. I hope to see you again in a year's time, and we can have another little reunion. But yeah, have a great time and have a great end of the rest of the year and all that. I don't know, if you celebrate Christmas, whatever. Who knows? Whatever you celebrate. Hope you have a nice end of the year, New Year, and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you when GTA 6 drops. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love that. I love on the stream we can say stuff like that. Yeah, see you in like a year's time. Yeah, and I do remember people sometimes. Like I do. There's obviously Matthias. When Matthias comes back, I remember his name, and that other guy who's from, I believe, from Finland, who has the name starting with F, Faninux or whatever, Faninux, and his name is Matas. And I always remember his name. And whenever he comes in, he had a head injury one time from a skiing accident. And he forgot that he told me his name. And when he came in, he was like, "Hello." He's like, "Oh, you're on my follows list. Who are you?" And then I was like, "Oh, hey, Mattis." And he's like, "How'd you know my name?" I was like, "Because you told me it you told me like 3 years ago, bro." And then he comes in like once a year, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, Mattis?" And he's like, "Oh shit, you remember me." I love that. It's great. It's the best. It's great to remember people and to catch up. If Superman's good, you're going to be dick around that shit so hard that even Brassy would have to take notes. I hope it's good, just because I would love to see that. I would love to see. I would like to see the battle here. Brassy backing Black Adam and obviously you backing Superman. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Oh man. I am, the one thing I am sad about is that we'll never get to see, well, probably not for many, many years, a Black Adam versus Superman, or, because we saw like, obviously, Henry Cavill at the end of Black Adam, and it was cool, like, okay, shit, we're going to see that eventually. No, it never happened because of obviously everything happening. So it would be cool in like 20 years time or whatever, they do another Black Adam and they're like, yeah, let's finally have this matchup that we've been waiting for like since 2022 or whatever it was. 2020, was it 2022 Black Adam came out, or was it 2023? Can't remember now. 2022, right? Because Flash was 2023, wasn't it? That wasn't this year. No, Flash wasn't this year. Surely not. No, had to be last year. Had to be last year. Surely. Wait. Yeah, 2023. Okay, good. I was worried for a second. I was like, wait, is it still... No, Black Adam 2022. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, it's been like 2 years. We'll be waiting another 20 years for the next matchup, next fight. But oh well. I hope it's good, just because I want them to have a consistent universe. Like, I just want them to have it set. I want to see these characters come to life and actually. There's so many potential, matchups that we never got to see with the DCEU because it died, and I'm so sad that we'll never get to see some of these characters. So I'm hopeful that the new one does well, because I want to see it. I want to see it. But yeah, if they fuck up DC universe, bro, I'm done. If they fuck it up, I'm over. I'm done with it. Like if it's James Gunn who fucks it up, that would be sad. That would be more sad because it's James Gunn. But if he makes a really good film and then it's Warner Brothers who fuck it up and they don't market it properly, then I'll be pissed. And I hope that they'll. I won't be as pissed, but I'll be pissed in the sense of, hey, look, Warner Brothers, just sell it. Just sell DC. You're not going to use it, right? Just sell it. Like, just sell it to fucking Disney, bro. Like, I know Disney makes sometimes the most. They can kind of make generic slop sometimes. Let's be honest, but at least they would be able to do DC versus Marvel at some point in the future. Then, but don't keep it. Warner Brothers is just where everything goes to die. So. I mean, look what they've been doing with they're making a new Harry Potter series. Why? Why exactly are they making a new Harry Potter series? I don't know. They just want to. And they're hell bent on making more Lord of the Rings stuff that they don't need to make. It's never good Lord of the Rings stuff either. Like if they put in the time and the effort and got got back the original director of the original trilogy. And they did it, give them unlimited budget and all that, and said, "Yeah, make something good." Yeah, okay, fair enough, Warner Brothers, fair play. Like, do it. I would love that shit. But they won't. They do that. They just don't care. They just want to make money, and they don't do it in the right way. You wonder if James will do a Shazam movie and who'd cast because the old guy is a MAGA shit. Yeah. He is, he's lost his fucking plot. That guy has gone nuts. That guy is, I've seen some of the stuff he's been posting. He's in the same category as that woman that was in the Mandalorian. And they've been talking about how they're going to make their own like fucking studio or some shit because of the woke studios in Hollywood, which is funny because all the studios they'll pander to whoever makes them money. They're not woke. They just want to make money. Like this, as soon as like, see, I've seen it now with a lot of the Trump related since Trump won, a lot of the studios have backtracked on like stories to do with LGBT and stuff. So they're not woke. They just follow whoever makes them money. So if whoever's giving them money, so they're obviously hoping that if they keep friendly with Trump, they'll get probably tax breaks and extra cash from them. That's it. But they don't really give a shit. They've never been woke as it said. They'll pander to whoever the fuck they can to make money. It's like how in Pride Month, every company under the sun puts Pride related stuff on their social media. Do they actually do anything to improve the lives of people who are LGBT in their company? No, fucking course they don't. They don't give a shit. But they stick it on there and try to sell it. Oh, we can sell T-shirts and shit with rainbows on it to make more money and show that we care about LGBT when they're treating all their employees like absolute trash. Yeah, I love that shit. So I love how that guy and that woman they truly believe that there's some sort of plot in Hollywood that that to keep them out of the movies because they're not woke enough or whatever. It's like, no, you're just too far gone. The big studios, they're just typical capitalists. They just want to make as much money as they can. They just don't want they don't want people that are going to scare off the people that are going to buy their tickets. They're not woke. I think they're not even close to it. So yeah, them two are fucking weird. It's funny because she was doing well, because she was in Mandalorian, she was gonna get her own series, and then she just lost her mind. And then him again, he was doing okay, and then he lost his mind, and he's never gonna be hired back. Any chance of him being hired back by James Gunn is out. Like, I know James is okay with hiring certain actors back. Like, I mean, let's be honest, they're probably going to bring back Harley Quinn. They're going to bring her back, 100%. Like, she's there 100%. I have no doubt. There'll be certain actors who come back, either in the same role or other roles. Maybe he could have come back as Shazam if he was good enough, and he wasn't a fucking nutter, but he won't come back now. He ain't coming back now. He's lost that chance. He's lost that. There's no way. I don't see James Gunn bringing him back. So, yeah, F to him. He fucked up. And he just played his cards right, and he shut up, and he'd just been, like, really, really maybe if he kissed James's ass enough, he might have been back. But no, he fucked up on that one. So we're going to get someone else, which is cool. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they do it. I like Shazam. I thought it was a cool story. I like the whole, the kid to adult thing. I like how they transform. That's cool. But they have to be quick on that series because the problem is that the kids grow up so quickly. Like ideally they would film 2 at once because, yeah, in Shazam 2 the kids were so old at that point. Like they, like a couple of the children were like almost old enough to be the adults. Like they should, they could have just replaced the adult bodies with the kids because they were almost adults, if not already adults. I was just like, yeah, like, what's the point? Oh, yeah, she was in the first Deadpool. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. She had, I swear, did she have a grenade launcher in that? Yeah. She was on that big ship or whatever at the end. No, she could, you know what? Yeah, she could have been doing bits, She could have been in the MCU. Like, she could have probably, had she just kept herself cool, she could have been in the MCU because I know there's, there are characters in the MCU they need like a muscular woman for, and she obviously had the body for that. They could have definitely had her in the MCU as a character. She fucked it so bad. All because she just couldn't handle keeping her mouth shut. She could have still had those views, and she could have just kept her mouth shut. Like, that's the one thing you should understand when you work in anything like that. When you work in anything like, front facing that involves money, you don't say stuff that's going to cost you the money. It's the worst thing you can do. You don't say anything that costs you the money. And even the more left-wing actors sometimes get told by like Disney to wind it in a bit. I know that Mark Ruffalo, he gets told sometimes to wind it in because he's quite left-wing, isn't he? He's very vocal about certain things, I think, like Palestine. So he sometimes gets told by Disney, calm down, you're getting a bit too carried away, and he does. But she just couldn't keep herself quiet. I think they even saved her at one time. I swear what's his name? Pedro Pascal. I swear he even saved her. Like she was on the edge of being fired or something, and he managed to get her back. He managed to talk to them and calm them down. And then she went and opened her mouth again, and she got imagine doing that. Imagine sticking your really getting in there, like making risking your own self, sticking yourself in harm's way and saying, yeah, you know what, give her another chance. I'll talk to her, give her another chance, and then she goes and does that. I mean, how does that make him look? Obviously, it hasn't harmed him too much because he's now in Fantastic Four, so he's obviously doing okay. But it must suck though, risking yourself to do that. And then she ends up saying lots of like really rude shit about different groups of people. And I swear, was it Pedro that I don't know if it was Pedro or someone else, but they have like a relative or a friend or something that's trans, and she was saying lots of shit, and that must have been like so insulting to them to see that. Like, imagine sticking your neck out for someone and then like they start saying shit about people that you care about. Like, I honestly, he did her a massive favor, and she acted like that. She needed to go at that point. She was an idiot for that. Imagine throwing away your career like that. Oh, that was it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, Pedro as a trans sister. That was it. That's what I was thinking about. I wasn't sure if it was a friend or a relative. But yeah, and she he even stuck his neck out for that. Like he maybe he was like, you know what, this is a professional relationship. I'll go to bat for the professional side because she isn't. She maybe she might have said stuff, but maybe not too vocal until she started going off the deep end, and then that's it. Because a lot of these people, yeah, they said some questionable stuff in the past. And usually gets picked up, little comments here and there, and for the most part it stays kind of under wraps. Some people notice it, some people talk about it. For the most part, no one gives a shit, or most people don't give a shit. Let's be honest, most people couldn't care less, because as long as it doesn't affect them, right? But there's a point where it gets so much that then everyone starts to care. Like, I know people that don't really care about LGBT stuff, but the minute that they're very quiet about it, but then as soon as someone starts going nuts about it, they get pissed because they're like, that's too far, I know a lot of people like that who are like, hey, I'm not into that. I don't really understand it. I don't really, care about it. But you don't do that. It's too rude. You don't go rude. It's like kind of an unspoken thing, really. Especially in the UK, is typically, you just don't be rude. You even if you don't like something or don't like a certain, way of life or whatever, or you just don't be rude about it. You keep it to yourself. That's kind of something that we've always done in the UK. I know a lot of people that aren't exactly big fans of trans folk. I don't try to like say to them, oh, you should care about it, because they're never going to. But they know you don't say that shit. You don't. They never rude about it. They never say anything about it. And they do get pissed when people do. So there's a lot of people like that out there. A lot of silent people who are just like, you know what. You just don't be rude. You don't be fucked up. They may not like certain things or certain people. I know people that are like borderline racist as well. Doesn't make it right, but they are. Let's be honest. You have to deal with people like that in life. You have to deal with people who are racist or transphobic or homophobic. You just have to deal with that. You can't lock them all out, because you will have to work with them in some form at some point. It's just life. But I know a lot of people that are borderline racist, but they don't like when people start shouting out slurs. They get pissed. They're like, shut the fuck up. Like you'll see this sometimes at football events where you'll have like the people who are like borderline racist, and then you have the people that are just outright shouting slurs, and then the other ones will start getting mad, even though they don't particularly care. They get fucking mad about it. They're like, shut the fuck up, like keep that to yourself, because they don't like it. So it's interesting how there's like people that aren't particularly tolerant themselves. They don't like the less tolerant, you know what I mean? Like they're not tolerant themselves. They're not like, really pro themselves, pro LGBT, pro multiculturalism themselves, but they just hate the people that are worse than them. They hate, it's like conservative, like moderate conservatives who hate far right conservatives. It's like that. And all she had to do was just stay quiet. All she had to do was, she could have just left her old comments out there. Some people would care, most people wouldn't. Let's just be real on that. Most people wouldn't give a shit. Most people probably would never have heard about it. And everything would have been okay. But then she started shouting it on Twitter, shouting it in interviews, and everyone started picking up on it. And then people that didn't care started to care. And that's where she went downhill. Same thing with the other guy. He could have just kept it to himself. And he started shouting about it and going nuts. And then guess what? People that usually don't care, people that are usually quite, in the middle or just don't really care about certain things, they don't understand, they don't want to care, they start caring. People, go, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you acting like a dick? Why are you being a dick? So that's how I think that a lot of people are. Then I would say that a lot of people aren't diehard like supporters of all these different marginalized groups, but they just don't like when people are dicks to them. That's how I find a lot of people I know who are like that. I'm family members. Again, I have family members that don't particularly love, they don't love like immigrants. I have a family member that really doesn't like immigrants in the UK, but they hate Nigel Farage, who's like, I'll knock off Donald Trump. They hate him. They absolutely despise him because they think that he's rude and he's like a yob or a lout, basically someone who's like really like a scoundrel. They think of him as very, very poorly because of how he speaks and how he acts. They think that's not right. So yeah, there's a lot of people like that out there who, as they had the woman and the guy had they just stayed quiet, they wouldn't have cared. But then as soon as they started being mouthy about it, boom, they care, and suddenly they've lost all their support. And the only people that actually like them are people on the far right. I don't know anyone who actually likes them at this point. Like I have some people who ask when they watch Mandalorian, they go, "What happened to that lady? What happened to the rebel lady?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, she's fired. She's not there anymore." Because if you watch Mandalorian, it looks like they're building her up to something. They're building up to that show that she was gonna to lead. And they always ask like, "Oh, what happened to her? What happened to her? Why is she not there anymore?" Yeah, she lost her goddamn mind. She was fired. And they're like, "Oh, why?" I'm like, because she started being really fucking transphobic, really unnecessarily over the top. And they're like, "Oh, fair, yeah." That explains it. Hey, AF, what are you saying, bro? I've not had anyone ask me about Shazam though. I don't know if that's. I don't know how many. I don't know anyone who actually watched it other than like in person. Anyway, I don't know anyone in person who watched it other than me and Rebecca. Everyone else didn't go. The cinema had never been emptier when we went there. Oh god, it was terrible. I liked Shazam too. I can't lie. I like the kid actors anyway. They were well, they're not really kids anymore, but I like them. They're quite funny. So it's funny when someone's sacked and they were planning to do something with them because it's just so awkward in hindsight. It is, yeah. It's like they build it up and then they're just gone. It's the most awkward thing because then they can either recast or they don't. Like look at Jonathan Majors, how they had to like they just gave up a Kang. Like look how weird that's gonna be in like 5 to 10 years. Someone going back and watching the multiverse saga. And they see this build up where they think, okay, so Kang's going to be the big bad, right? And then suddenly he just disappears and it's going to be Doctor Doom. Sure, I mean, I know that some people said that they rectified it with Loki, where they basically wrote him out. But I still hope that one of the first scenes we see of Doctor Doom in his movie is just basically wiping all the Kangs out of existence. I want this motherfucker to make an appearance. I want him to come in like the Green Goblin did in Spider-Man and just throw, like how he grenades all those people and wipes out all those people, turns them to skeletons. I want him to I want him to turn up and just wipe out the entire fucking Kang existence and be like, yeah, that's him. He's out. He's gone. I was hoping they would recast him, but whatever. I don't think people like Kang that much anyway. No, I think no one cared about him like they cared about Thanos. Like, I mean, to be fair, no one gave a shit about Thanos at the first, but they really built him up over the years and made him quite cool. More Yap sessions, of course, bro. But yeah, I don't think people really give a shit about Kang. And the one time we actually see Kang like do something really badass was in Ant-Man, and he lost. He lost to Ant-Man. Like Ant-Man could have been a great film had it been a loss for Ant-Man. Like they just lost, and either Paul Rudd died, or maybe the girl, or the Hank or whatever. Someone could have died, and it could have been a big loss, and that would have set up a seriousness. Like Ant-Man's supposed to be quite a funny, silly film, and for him to lose, and for them to lose against Kang would have been a lot more intimidating than them beating Kang, especially since it was a really powerful form of Kang who had all the technology and shit, and he still lost. So yeah, you were so disappointed with Jonathan Majors being a piece of shit. Yeah, Jonathan Majors was such a sad one to be a piece of shit, because he did well in those films. He did. I didn't see him in those other films, but I saw him in Creed, and I liked him a lot in Creed. And it was sad. I liked him as Kang as well. Like I liked him in the first season of Loki when he made his appearance, and it was really mysterious. And I liked him when he came back in the second season as Victor Timely and all that. I liked that. I thought he did a really good job playing the different roles. It's a shame, but he fucked it. He fucked it so bad. All he had to do was just not do what he did. It's not hard. It's not hard to just be not a dick. And if you know you've got an issue with when you deal with women, don't have a girlfriend or a wife. Like if you're a man who, for some reason, can't handle just not touching their woman, or laying a hand on their woman, just don't have a woman. Like it's as simple as that. If you're someone who drinks and you're a bad drunk, just don't drink. I don't know why people can't take responsibility for themselves. If you're someone who drinks and you're a mean drunk, just don't drink. That's crazy. Ant-Man Quantumania, whatever, was so bad. Yeah, it definitely was my least favorite Ant-Man. And you know what also really upset me? It didn't have the guys in the other two Ant-Man films who tell the story. They they tell that long story where I love those sequences in the first two. Didn't have them. How the fuck do you miss that out? Like how the fuck do you miss out that? It had nothing that made Ant-Man what I like. It just went, it just, yeah, it did, and there was a chance for them to go for a darker side, a darker Ant-Man, but they didn't. They had a perfect opportunity to have an Ant-Man that loses, and they didn't. They didn't take it. They played it really way too safe, and it just sucks. But whatever. Is today the day? What day is it, AF? What's the day? The Russian accent on that one dude is so shit. Exactly, but that's what makes it so good. That's why Ant-Man was so fun. Like I always like the Ant-Man films. Like 1 and 2, I love because of that. I love how silly they are. They're goofy in a way, and I like that. But yeah, the third one just it was too serious, but it wasn't serious enough. If you're gonna go serious, you need to have some sort of consequence. I feel in Ant-Man, like for them to change it so much for one film, they needed to have a real serious outcome. Something that set Kang. Even I don't even think Hank would have been enough. I think you'd have either had to kill. I think you'd either had to kill Paul or maybe his daughter. Maybe that would have been a harsh death. That would have been a mad death, like if she had died, because that would have set him up on a real, I want vengeance path. And that would have been so, no one would have expected the kid to die. Well, I guess she's not really a kid anymore, but, no one would have expected the kid to die like that. Oh, it's today the day you finally get a good fucking day. I mean, that's up to you, bro, if you want to have a good day or not. So, it's all in your mind, bro. You have to have a good positive outlook on life. I mean, I say that, as I said earlier, that life is just a scam. I said earlier that, yeah, life is just a scam. Life is, it's all set up just to keep you working and grinding away. Yeah, but no, you have to have a positive outlook, bro. You control everything. I know you would like to. You finally hit 200 hours. Yeah, that is very... Yeah, you have hit 200. 200 and a third of an hour. About what, 20 minutes? 20 minutes in? 2 hours and 20 minutes or so? Somewhere between 2 hours and 20 and 2 hours and a half. I see AF is hit, what, 570? How does it feel, AF, to be now the number 9th or whatever? No, actually, no, number 10, sorry. You're not number 9 yet. You're not number 9 yet, bro. You're still behind Kasiga. You're still behind Kasiga, bro. I'll tell you who's next one after you, actually, because I'll tell you so you know what you got to keep up at. After you, it's Caitlyn. 367 hours. So Caitlyn is 300... Caitlyn's is 11th now? Holy shit. Caitlyn is 11, bro. Damn, that's mad. 367. So Caitlyn is that. DSN is 329. Quartz is 302. And then there's a big drop-off from 302 down to... yeah, everyone else, like DZ and all that, to about the 200 mark. So there's a big gap there between 2 and 300. But then there's also a big gap. There's like groups of people. So you got... see, this always happens. There's always groups of people. So you got Yassine, Dean, and Joe all within 700 hours. I know I say that like, oh, it's only 700 hours, but they're all in the 2,000 mark together. And I suppose Cave as well. So there's... I guess in a way you could say though that Yassine and Dean are separate. They're in their own categories, and then you have Joe and Cave with about 60 hours between them difference. Then you have JB at 1400. Then you have Lewis at 900. Then you have Brassy and Kasiga about 700, about 20 hours between them, like separate. Then you have AF, and then you have Caitlyn, DSN, and Quartz with about 60 hours between them. And then you have DZ, DSBs, and Blurple. And that's 3. That's 13 hours difference. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna include Neb in that as well. Neb. And there's a guy who doesn't talk, but he watches me here and there. He's not a bot. I know he's a real person. Because he interacts sometimes and stuff, but he's he never talks. And then SS Reaper. So there's a group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, a group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Between 171 and 213 hours. So there's a group of 6 people. And then there's another group of people about 90 hours. So this always happens where there's groups of people. It always happens. There's always like a group of people who are together. Oh, the leaderboard when GTA 6 happens is crazy, especially if people come back from the old days. If we get people back from 2020, 2019... that's going to be mad, because there's some people out there like who haven't watched in ages who could. Like, these bees used to be a big watcher. DZ was building up so many hours. I could see Quartz coming back for a lot. DSM will definitely come back more. And then there's people that, again, I haven't seen in ages, like Dino Dude and all that, who I think could come back. So it'd be funny if someone came to the stream, never talked to wound up in the top 5. You know what's funny, actually? They weren't in top 5, but they were top... I think they were top 10 at one point. This person who never talked. They were top 10 at one point. And they are currently 1, 2... well, I guess I don't include myself. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18... They're 18th on the leaderboard at the moment, which is pretty remarkable considering that they don't watch much anymore. But yeah, they were top 10 at one point. Do you think that... oh, Derp, I don't know about Derp. I don't think he'd want to. Just purely for the fact that he has his own thing going in life now, and I don't think he'd want to. And I don't think he doesn't really care about GTA, I don't think. He never really got into it because he wasn't allowed. I don't think he would. I know that AF probably badgers him though. AF, I still can't believe AF was like, yeah, Derp, you're going to come back. And Derp was like, yeah, probably. Like, you could tell he doesn't want to come back. And AF's just badgering him, this poor guy getting badgered by him. Like, you want to come back, Derp? This poor guy. Oh, he's saving face. He doesn't want to deal with it. That was long ago. When was it, bro? You said that like 6 months ago of that. No, that's funny, bro. I love that, though. I love how you were bothering this poor guy. Stop bringing that shit up. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that moment of realization that AF had when he realized that Dirt was just trying to be nice. It sits in his head now. Oh, that's great. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna do a massive clear out on I've mentioned it before. I'm doing a massive clear out on bans on Discord and on Twitch. So there could be people that I banned a long time ago that might come back. Who knows? I mean, JB was one of them. I banned JB for like 4 years, and he came back. It was like 4 years. Yeah, I banned him for like 4 years, and then literally the day of the unban system being added to Twitch, he messages he messages the unban request. How did this guy, the first day they added that feature, the first thing he did was come to the stream and ask to be unbanned? Nah, that was dedication. I had to say that was dedication at that point. I was like, you know what? Fair play, this guy. I like this guy. That's proper dedication right there. And we're better for it now that we have JB here. He's been an amazing addition to the stream. You haven't got anyone to hate on Zack Snyder's Superman. Yeah, that's funny though. I love that. Derp would certainly Derp definitely had his way with words on certain things. You swear to God, JB has spider sense. Yeah, JB is basically Spider-Man. Except a Spider-Man that probably wouldn't save anyone because he goes AFK. But hey, other than that. Bro comes and says Euron leaves. Nah, he played with us today, bro. He played with us. He was he got a win with us, you know. He got a win with us, I think. I think he did. Yeah, he got a win with us. Me, him, and Dean. Yeah, he got a win, bro. And he got a solo win earlier. Hey, Lewis Jackson, what's up, bro? Yeah, no, he's played, bro. He did go AFK, though. I'm not gonna lie. He did go AFK when we were trying to, like, do another one, but whatever. Yeah, he got the final kill, apparently, which I think he did, to be fair. I mean, he probably... I don't know if he, like, took it from someone else who was shooting them. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. You know, fair play to him. As long as he's happy, you know, I don't really care. It just made me laugh when he said that, because it was like, he was so dedicated to telling us he got the final kill. I'm like, bro, like, yeah, cool, bro, cool. But hey, he did help us win. He never stops going AFK. Did you ever play with him earlier, bro? Because I swear he joined your game earlier, but did you play with him? I hope he did. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that shit, bro. I need to add that darkness to it, though. It's too bright. Too bright, but... Oh, so good. I love the waves. Oh, every time I see it, I just want to see more of it. I need to do the darkness part. I need to do that. I need to figure out how to do it. It worked on my old one. Doesn't work the same way on this one. And then we can have it up and I can just stare at the wave. I like the waves. It calms me down. I'm a sucker for that. He went AFK. Oh no, we all went solo. Oh, because it was messing up. Yeah, fair. Bro, you should have done the second one, the redo, because they did it again later that night. They did a standing. No, it's not a standing ovation. Well, you know, when they redo it or whatever. I can't remember the name now. But they did like a replay of it, and me, him, and Dean were in there, so we got to watch it. I did not like the not Travis. I didn't like the what's it called? What's his name? Juice WRLD. That's the one. I've been thinking about Travis now since Joe mentioned him, because I saw that. I've seen that one on YouTube and it looks good. Like the Travis Scott one, that was actually pretty cool. You watched the live and then you recorded it. I like that. No, I was saying, like, you know what? The Travis Scott one I would like to see again. Like, I'd like to see it in person, but Juicebox, yeah, he's not very good. For me anyway. He doesn't hit me the right way. Hit me the right way? Hit the right way? I don't know. I'm getting tired. Words are coming out, but I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they are. No, I did not enjoy that. I enjoyed the Snoop bit. I enjoyed the Eminem part. I kind of enjoyed the other bit with Ice Spice, but I I didn't enjoy the Juice WRLD part, but hey, 3 out of 4, that's pretty good. Well, 2.5 out of 4, I guess you could say. That's pretty good. I think you know what though? I think we'll get Godzilla. I can see it now. Godzilla versus one of the other monsters. I can see it now. Which one would they do though? I don't know any of the names because I'm not a particularly big Godzilla fan. But I know there's like a moth-looking motherfucker. Was it Mothra or something? The fuck was that? What's it? Moth something? I don't know. There's that thing. There's like another thing that's a big looking motherfucker. I don't know, but there's loads. Mothra, that's it. Yeah. There's like loads of ones they could do with that. So I'm hype on that. Am I on GTA? No, I'm not on GTA. Just chilling. It was so funny when there were other artists other than the main ones, and Eminem was just standing still and was mouthing someone else's part. And I guess they got to do what they got to do, you know. And I think there was like, was there Travis? And I swear someone said there was like an invisible Travis in the Ice Spice one, which I thought was quite funny. But I hope that they do Godzilla with something. They have to do Godzilla against someone, surely. Surely there's going to be a battle. And actually, it's going to be fire, though. Because, I mean, let's be honest, Godzilla's a badass. I do wish they had put the original roar in, the classic Godzilla roar. Like, that's iconic. I would love to have heard that, but I understand why. It's Toho and all that. They wouldn't have the rights and all that, and it's a pain in the ass and to get it, to get them to agree to it. So I can understand why they didn't, but it would have been cool. It would have been cool to hear it. Whatever. I'm sure we'll get something cool anyway out of it. I mean, let's be honest. It's Godzilla. Godzilla's always cool. Even the not so, even the American ones are still pretty decent. Maybe they're not like the best, but they're, I can enjoy watching Godzilla. It's a great movie to turn your head off and just kind of enjoy it. It would be cool if there's an emote with that. I hope so. We'll see. I'm sure there'll be lots of Godzilla-related stuff. Yeah, there's loads of possibility for Godzilla fighting people, like fighting different creatures and stuff. And, the rumor is that Kong's in there, so that'll be cool. Whether they'll do Godzilla versus Kong, I don't know. I mean, that could be a fun mid-season event, maybe. Have, like, Godzilla versus Kong, and then they team up against, like, the big, real baddies. That could be fun. And then for the end of the season would be them fighting the big baddies, the real ones. And that's how the whole map ends up being destroyed, because all the other monsters will come up from the ground and like rip the ground apart and shit, and then the fire beam or whatever it is destroys so much shit. So yeah, it'd be cool. I actually hope though, you know what? I hope that during the season Godzilla walks around, because it would be fun if you go to a town and then Godzilla just makes an appearance out of nowhere from the fucking from the water. And you see him in the distance walking towards you, and you're like, "Oh shit, is he coming here?" And then you have to like make a decision: do you leave or do you stay? Next thing you know, Godzilla's like running into the fucking city and destroying everything. That could be mad. I hope that's what happens. You'll spend hours learning mouse and keyboard purely so you can play it as the big G competently. No, I'm glad they're going to have skins as well. That's cool. I like that they're doing skins. So it'll be funny seeing all these little Godzilla skins running around chasing the big Godzilla. That'll be great. This chapter looks good. There's a map that Joe put in the Fortnite chat, and it's actually it's also on Twitter and stuff now, and it looks like it's going to be the next map, and it looks good. Like it looks really good. I like what I've seen with it. It looks interesting. There's lots. It's a very it's a big map, but it's all very connected together. Whereas Chapter 5, the map was quite split up because there's all the little rivers and stuff. But yeah, it's it looks good. There's obviously the big bridge and all that, and then there's a big city and stuff. So there's like a swampy looking thing. There's mountains. There's more than one mountain too. There's mountains to the center. You know, which makes sense. It's Japan. I can see where there's going to be a monster reveal, though. I already know. You can see around the map where there's going to be areas that the monsters are going to come from in the next season. I can already tell that there's like a big crater, like a volcano looking thing. There's 100% something coming from that fucking volcano. 100% something's going to rise up out of that sometime. So yeah, it looks good. It looks like a really cool map. But it is going to be more compact. So in some ways, I'm not... Like, one thing I did like about Chapter 5 was that, you know, different parts of the map were quite spread out. Although they might add to it. They might make the map a little bit bigger as well, with some of the changes. You know, how they did with with Chapter 5, where they added like all the desert area. I hope there's also going to be a lot of snow during the beginning, you know, during Winterfest. I would love for there to be a lot of snow in areas, because at the moment there's not a lot of snow. So I'm hoping that there'll be a bunch of it around the mountains. So yeah, it's a good map. I'm excited by it. I think it looks cool. Obviously, though, we'll have to wait, like a week until OG comes out, so I will be playing this. I will play OG as well, but I will play this for the first, like, 6 days at least. You just want to enjoy the game. Nah, you can't enjoy the game. Bro, to be fair, though, don't play ranked. Brassy wanted you to play ranked, bro. Don't play ranked, because the problem is, AF, you got put into his rank. So he was getting up in the ranks, wasn't he? So you were being put in his rank. So you were going against that like really sweaty people. And the difference is that he's been playing every day for like the last like 2 weeks. So he's got much more. He's become adjusted to it, whereas you haven't played like ranked at all. So you're not used to it. So you went into a high ranked game having not played anything to practice for a while. You know, of course it's going to end up being like shit. So don't play ranked, bro. They're sweaty too after you play alone. Maybe because you played ranked with him, it put you in a higher... Maybe it put you in like some sort of higher up skill-based matchmaking session. Basically, playing with him might have fucked you over. I noticed that as well. Whenever I play with... Whenever I play with Brassy, I always notice that like everyone's a lot harder. When I play with like just JB, especially with just JB, but if I play with everyone else, it's okay. But as soon as I play with Brassy, everything gets really hard. And then afterwards, you get put into sweaty lobbies as well. It's still in the video Epic Games launcher right now, and once stream ends, you're going to spend a bit of time practicing. Good luck. Hopefully, you can figure it out. You're going to have fun downloading Fortnite as well. That shit is a pain. Also, I'd highly recommend, if you're going to play the PC version, make sure you select to download all of the assets. All the skins, that is. You haven't got to download like Lego and stuff, but make sure you have the skins, because if you don't have the skins, it can cause like frame drops when you come across like other characters, other people that don't have the skin, that you haven't got their skin downloaded yet. It can cause a bit of a frame drop here and there. So I'd highly recommend downloading them. It does take more space, but it does mean that you end up having less frame drops and less stutters. I recommend that. It's something I wish I did when I first played it, because I went in without doing that, and it was so bad whenever I'd go to a new town and I'd come across people. It'd be so bad for the first 2 or 3 seconds. So that's a good suggestion. That's a little hint for people who play on PC. Obviously, not everyone. I think most people on PC probably do have it downloaded just because they get told to. But some people, when I tried it for the first time, I never knew. And so it made my experience worse. Free some space for GTA Online and Fortnite updates? Never, bro. Never. I don't need space, bro. I've got loads of space. Bro, you don't need more than 17 gigs. I have loads of space on this one. This is where my Fortnite's installed, I think. Yeah, my Fortnite's on that one, so it's fine. I should probably go through some of the videos. Now, to be honest though, even though you may not be good at it first, you'll at least understand the 1v, the whole building mechanics. Whereas I can't build shit. Like, I don't understand them. Like, I'll be trying to build something and I want to do like a stairs and I do a fucking roof or whatever. I'm so bad at it. I'll never get good at it. So you probably still win. Bro, Fortnite is fine. I've got like 150 gigs on that hard drive. Chill, bro, chill. Look, I haven't got Fortnite on this hard drive. This hard drive just has the little bit of data. I've got nothing else on here. I need to get through this game. This game's way too big. You know what? I'll move Guardians to the other hard drive. I'll move Guardians and Resistance, and I'll delete Clone Wars because I don't need Clone Wars anymore. Actually, I'll move Fall Guys as well. That's what, 30... 36... About 38-ish, 37 to 38. That should be enough. Do I still have you blocked on there? Yes, I probably do. I'm gonna be doing a massive unblock and unban spree on December, so probably tomorrow, because it's December tomorrow. So I'll probably go through and remove you from it tomorrow. I have to keep to my word on that. I can't check. I was like, I could have done it in November. I had some time, but I was like, I said December. I'll stick to my word. It's the one time I can actually stick to my word. I'm gonna do it in December. Whether it's December 1st or December 31st, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it in December, so it'll probably be tomorrow. Well, it's December the day, but it's still tomorrow to me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's. I haven't gone to bed yet, so it's still tomorrow to me. But when I get up, when I'm free tomorrow, I'll probably do it. But I need to go through everyone, so I'm gonna go through pretty much. I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna go through everyone tomorrow. I'm probably gonna listen to some music, so maybe some Eminem. And I'll probably just grind through everyone and get everyone cleaned up on it. There's only a few people that I want on there now. There's a few people that I'll never unblock. Basically, Chicken Slayer and J-Slop, them two, I'll never unblock them two, just because they are very annoying people. But everyone else, even Marshall, I'm an unban. Unblock. I don't see the point anymore for Marshall. Yeah, I'll go through everything. I've got so much shit I need to do. I've got so many people that I've blocked over the years. I just don't need to keep blocked. A lot of them were just during like COVID, when they were just so many annoying people. But a lot of them I don't think I need to block, because I either don't talk to them or they aren't that annoying. But during COVID, everyone was so fucking annoying, so I blocked a lot of people. Alright, so M2, that one is now 111. Console storage is 56. That should be enough for... That should be enough, right? Where is... I'm blind as shit. No, I'm blind as shit, apparently. Nah. Oh no, I am blind. I'm blind as fuck. That's my bad on that one. Manage game content. How do I fucking sync this shit, bro? If he ends up returning, that would be so fucking hilarious. Honestly, it would be interesting. The thing is, I think a lot of people have like a negative... Like, I don't think he's like a bad person or anything. It's just that, he was very dead set on certain things. Very dead set on them. I don't think he was a bad person, but I think a lot of people don't like... Just did enjoy having him like annoy them a lot. because he would always be like, he would always be like doing stuff in the background that people didn't like. Do you think he could salvage his reputation? I think Marshall could. Yes, I think Marshall could salvage it. 100%. Again, I don't think he's a bad person. I think the worst thing is probably that how he would always tell everyone that we were trying to kill him on GTA. Like whenever we would go, that he caused us so many issues because he would tell other GTA streamers about us. He would like say he would go to these like people and he would say like, oh no, how we betrayed him and shit. And he would tell them. So whenever we'd end up in like people's games, like other streamers' games, they would always want to kill us. He causes so many issues, and that's why I think a lot of people have a negative view on him, because he causes so many. Like we would just be doing heist grinding, and we would end up having to have all these people like trying to harass us and be like, you know, trying to like get us to fight them or whatever, just because of what he said to them. So I think that's what a lot of people don't like about him, was that he said a lot of stuff just for the sake of it. It was funny though, I can't lie. I love being his nemesis. I think that was great. But I don't think he's an evil person. I think he's Marshall, really. I don't think he'd ever want to play with us again, though. He's very much like, if you burn that bridge, you can never hang out with him. You can never talk to him again. You're grinding back your millions. You got 1.2 right now. You're going to do Kaya in a bit, then Vincent, and get 1.5. You scoured Kaya and you got the max value for the heist. 3 million. You got mad gold, yeah. Fair enough. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a good heist, bro. You got the mad gold. But no, I don't think he's unredeemable. Irredeemable. I don't think he's. I think he can redeem himself, to be honest with you. I think he's. I don't think he's evil. I've met some real fucked up people that I genuinely believe are evil, and he's not one of them. Like there's been a few people in my life that I've met that I think I look at them, I'm like, yeah, that person's pure evil. That person would 100%, if he could, kill you and get away, and they wouldn't care. But I've never met. I don't think Marshall's that person. He's just Marshall. That's the best way to put it. He's just Marshall. He's just Marshall. There's no better way to put it. Oh, I need to go through that media. Look how big my media gallery is. I need to go through that and clean it up. But once I've done that, I'll have some space. I've got a lot. I've got 60 gigs now, 63 gigs. I've got 112, so I should have enough for GTA. Well, I should have enough for Fortnite, but GTA probably will need more space. But I'll get around. I'll get around to it, because you know how you need like 100 gigs or whatever to start a GTA update. I'll get around to it. You need 3 people. Give them the lowest and get the highest amount. I love how you give them the lowest, bro. I love how you do that, bro. You're like, oh yeah, I want to give them the least. Do you think the Black Friday discounts? What Black Friday discounts, bro? On PlayStation or on like, you know, GTA or what? On GTA. They should already be on there, bro. They said that they've put like some things on sale. They should already be there. Rockstar doesn't do massive Black Friday deals on GTA. They usually just do like normal sales. Oh well, anyway, I am going to call it because it is getting late, and I do need to get up tomorrow. I've got to go and meet Rebecca, and I need to carry something to her flat. She ordered something in my house, and I need to carry it, and it's quite big, so that's going to be fun. So yeah, I want to go and get some sleep. Knowing me, I probably won't sleep. I want to finish this wave off, you know, this wave in the background of my stream. I need to get that shit finished. So I'll probably be sitting here for like an hour trying to figure it out. But when I do it, whatever, I'll go to bed. And yeah, tomorrow I will be back on tomorrow. I need to get on tomorrow because obviously it is going to be chapter 6. I need to get on. I will, like I said, I'll start looking through. I'll start looking through all the bans and blocks and all that stuff, and I'll get through it. I'll start tomorrow. It might take a couple of days, but I should be done by Tuesday, maybe Monday. Probably won't take that long. The hardest thing when I do these is when I have to figure out who they are and why I block them. If it's someone I know, like on Discord, I write down why I block someone or ban someone. It's not so bad, same on stream, but on PlayStation and all that, I don't know why. And people change their names, so then I'm sitting there for a while thinking, oh, who is this person? Why did I block them? And then I think to myself, oh, maybe I'll unblock them. And then I realize, oh, it's that person that kept following everyone in the stream and kept killing everyone and orbital cannoning them over and over again and causing mayhem and causing destruction and ruining people's sales. I'm like, yeah, that person can stay blocked. That person is not coming back. So I'll need to do that. But I'm hoping Sunday, Monday-ish, I should be done with it all. So I'll say it. I'll say it in the Discord or the stream or whichever. I'll say it. Yeah. All right. That's it. Anyway. So, but like I said, I won't be on. And I won't be back until at least 9 tomorrow because I'll be with Rebecca. So it won't start until at least then. Anyway. So that's that. Have a good night. Have a good Sunday. Have a great time. All that good stuff. God bless. Take care. You know how it is. All that good stuff. Bye. Oh, bro, that wave though, bro. Oh, that wave though. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, now I'm going to say goodbye. Bye.